Parliament of Owls is a novel authored by Adipo Sidong. The book delves into various themes, with the state of African politics being the central focus. The poet Adipo candidly examines the social and political challenges that have hindered progress in African nations, particularly Kenya, employing a distinct literary style marked by honesty and depth. A group of owls is known as a parliament, and in an African setting, owls are always associated with a bad omen across the continent in different cultures. Therefore, the book Parliament of Owls speaks for itself, telling you beforehand that this bird group has nothing good to offer but trouble. A Parliament of Owls summary. A Parliament of Owls set book is set in the bird kingdom ruled by owls, especially through the powerful Parliament of Owls and the royal trees. The king of this kingdom is known as King Tula Nyongoro, the royal owl, who rules with an iron arm. The king's best friend, Moneybags Owl, follows suit and becomes corrupt, grabbing several trees for himself. At the same time, Socialite Owl, backed by Moneybags Owl, misuses her role in Parliament to pass silly laws that favor them. This leads to a rebellion led by Iron Lady Owl, with support from different birds like daybirds and grain eaters, all rallying behind Oyundi the firefinch. The narrative delves into the dysfunctional workings of the Parliament of Owls, where the bills are hastily passed to favor owl interests, suppressing dissenting voices like Iron Lady Owl. Oyundi, observing the chaos, orchestrates a plan to replace the parliament with a more inclusive government, discovering a crucial secret in the royal trees, the golden bead. Meanwhile, Veteran P, leading the parrots, reports on the events that led to Aram Tidy's death. The death of the owl's chief propagandist, Aram Tidy, fuels the momentum for change, culminating in Oyundi's strategic maneuver to overthrow the rule of the royal owl. A character is a person in a book or story. Writers use characters to create dialogue and perform actions which move the story along a plotline. Several characters in the Parliament of Owl novel represent various facets of the power struggle and societal dynamics within the bird kingdom. They directly contribute to the narrative's overarching themes of governance, corruption, and rebellion. Some of the notable characters include King Tula Nyongoro, the royal owl who rules over the bird kingdom from the royal trees. He represents authority and power in the Parliament of Owls. He portrays a dictatorial type of leadership in the kingdom, with his oppressive rule leading to rebellion. Moneybags Owl. This owl represents corruption in the setting. He works closely with his ally, King Tula Nyongoro, who is known for his greed and exploiting resources for personal gain. Socialite Owl. Sponsored by Moneybags Owl, she uses her position in the Parliament of Owls to advance frivolous bills and maintain the status quo. Iron Lady Owl leads the rebellion against the corrupt governance of the Parliament of Owls, advocating for justice and equality. Oyundi the firefinch, a cunning and strategic bird who becomes a central figure in the rebellion against the royal owl dictatorship. He is well trained by his mentor, the cunning Ajala Nyarando. Red String Puppet Owl, a sycophantic character who colludes with Socialite Owl and others to maintain the oppressive regime of the Parliament of Owls. He is depicted as selfish and self-centered and has no stand. Veteran P. He is the one who leads the parrots in reporting on the events unfolding in the bird kingdom. This character serves as a voice for truth and transparency in the kingdom, helping them make better plans. Aram Tidy. Aram acts as the chief propagandist for the Parliament of Owls. Upon his death, the birds of this kingdom become uneasy, and momentum for change within the kingdom begins. A Parliament of Owls analysis. What is the novel A Parliament of Owls about? The popular set book satirizes poor leadership, tribalism, and corruption, showing how they hinder societal progress. It also demonstrates that marginalized individuals, like Oyundi the firefinch, can spark change peacefully. Importantly, it encourages youths and Kenyans to engage in civic awareness and drive positive change. There are several themes arising from the play, such as 1. Corruption and abuse of power, dictatorship. The play depicts a society where corruption runs rampant, particularly within the Parliament of Owls. Characters like Moneybags Owl exploit their positions for personal gain, grabbing territory and sponsoring frivolous bills. This theme highlights the negative consequences of unchecked power and greed. Power is also abused when the leaders in the book use dictatorship to get what they need from the commoners. Commoners feel insecure about their future and safety, knowing they are at the mercy of the owl-dominated Parliament of Owls. 1. Love. The author of this book tackles the theme of love from all angles, whereby there is a twist of laughter, lies, and illusion. Throughout the story, there is a sense of companionship and solidarity among the rebel birds and their supporters. Some characters, like Iron Lady Owl and Oyundi the Firefinch, demonstrate a deep love for justice and fairness. Love is also explored through themes of conflict and betrayal. The corrupt actions of characters like Moneybags Owl and Socialite Owl reveal a betrayal of trust and a lack of love for their fellow birds. 3. Favoritism. This theme is evident in the kingdom's unequal treatment of different bird species. Those in power like Moneybags Owl and Socialite Owl show favoritism towards their kind, passing laws and making decisions that benefit owls at the expense of other birds. 4. Oppression and rebellion. Oppression is a central theme, as the corrupt governance of the owls suppresses dissenting voices and exploits other bird species. However, this oppression sparks rebellion among the oppressed, led by characters like Iron Lady Owl and supported by a coalition of birds seeking change. The narrative explores the dynamics of resistance against unjust authority. 5. Political satire and critique. The play critiques real-world political systems through its satirical lens, highlighting issues such as bad governance, tribalism, and corruption. By exaggerating and parodying these issues, the narrative encourages reflection and discussion on governance and leadership. 5. Equality. A contrasting theme emerges through the rebellion led by characters like Oyundi the Firefinch, who advocates for a more inclusive government. The narrative champions equality and inclusivity, suggesting that all birds should have a voice in governance, regardless of species or status. This theme stirs hope in a situation that seems difficult to many. Frequently asked questions. What is the plot summary of the Parliament of Owls? The Parliament of Owls plot follows a story of an animal kingdom where the owls see themselves as the superior ones. Led by a corrupt king, the owls are led by dictatorship and corruption, leading to the rebellion in the kingdom. How many pages is Parliament of Owls? The Parliament of Owls has a total of 288 pages. What is the setting of the Parliament of Owls? The setting of Parliament of Owls is primarily within the bird kingdom, where owls hold dominion. What is the symbolism in the Parliament of Owls? The Parliament of Owls symbolizes bad governance in the African government. Owls are known to be a bad omen. When they are in a group, they are known as a parliament, hence the symbolism. Why is it called a Parliament of Owls? It is called the Parliament of Owls because it is a group of owls coming together to rule over other animals. Furthermore, a group of owls is always known as a parliament. Is Parliament of Owls a play? Yes, Parliament of Owls can indeed be classified as a play. From the book cover, the author has categorized it as a play despite its poetic nature. Final word. A Parliament of Owls offers a profound exploration of political dynamics and societal challenges, particularly within the context of African nations like Kenya. Through the lens of poetic expression, Adipo Sidong sheds light on the complexities of governance and the impact of political corruption on development. Keep watching our channel for more education materials and don't forget to subscribe.